Stop for a moment and think about the last time you met someone new or walked into a room full of people you barely knew. How did you present yourself? How much of that presentation felt like an authentic you, and how much was tailored to fit in or be accepted? In my extensive study of Carl Jung's work, one of his most impactful discoveries that still resonates deeply today is the concept of the persona. It's crucial to understand this idea because it colors everything from your daily interactions to your deeper sense of self. The persona, in Jungian psychology, refers to the mask or social face you present to the world. It emerged from Jung's clinical observations of patients grappling with anxiety and identity confusion, revealing how humans unconsciously create and maintain these masks as a protective measure. Now imagine the persona as a necessary stage costume you put on every day. It allows you to navigate complex social settings by conforming to expected roles, norms, or ideals. However, I want you to feel the weight of this truth. This mask both shields and confines. Jung noticed that while the persona enables us to relate socially, it can also alienate us from our deeper self if we confuse it for who we truly are. This insight is more urgent than ever in our current hyper-connected world where social media profiles, professional identities, and curated personal brands amplify the persona's power and blur the line with authentic being. My research of Jung's theories has shown me through numerous case studies how people become trapped in their personas, losing touch with the vulnerable and spontaneous aspects of themselves. For example, Jung worked with patients who maintained meticulous social fronts to hide inner fears and desires, which eventually led to feelings of emptiness and depression. Contrasting Jung's approach with certain modern psychological models that prioritize performance over authenticity highlights how revolutionary his message remains. The persona is necessary but not sufficient for psychological wholeness. During my exploration of Jung's concept development, I found that he initially described the persona as merely a protective facade, but later emphasized its dynamic interplay with the shadow and the ego's quest for individuation. This means your daily mask is just one piece of a much larger psychic puzzle. In everyday life, the persona might look like adopting a cheerful demeanor at work despite inner stress, or maintaining a calm exterior during family conflicts. Jung's insights invite us to examine these masks compassionately rather than judge ourselves, asking what aspects of ourselves we're hiding under these social roles. Put yourself in this situation I'm about to describe. Imagine feeling exhausted from always playing a role that doesn't fit snugly with your inner truths. This tension between persona and self is where psychological growth begins. That brings me to Jung's practical method for working with the persona. He encouraged a process of conscious awareness where you start noticing when and why you slip into particular masks. One effective step Jung proposed is the practice of self-reflection and journaling about your social roles, observing without judgment what is authentic and what feels performative. Another technique involves dialogue with the persona, often through active imagination, where you personify this mask and explore its fears and needs. By doing so, you can begin to loosen the grip of the persona's automatic influence and integrate its healthy functions without losing your real self in the scramble. In my experience guiding people through Jung's approach, this is where profound transformation happens, a gradual reintegration of the mask with the deeper self, leading to more genuine interactions without sacrificing social harmony. Remember, Jung believed in the human potential to reconcile these parts through the individuation process, ultimately fostering a balance where the persona serves rather than suppressing your true individuality. To summarize Jung's wisdom on the persona, it is the social mask that allows us to function and connect, but must be held lightly and consciously to prevent alienation from our inner world. Embracing this balance can change your life by deepening your relationships and reducing inner conflict, leading to greater psychological freedom. And as you continue this journey, I'm excited to invite you to our next exploration, where we will dive into how to balance authenticity with social expectations. Jung's insights on this very question are crucial because they build directly on understanding the persona, helping us navigate that delicate dance between being ourselves and honoring the world around us. If you found this reflection on the persona meaningful, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to keep walking with me on this fascinating journey into Jungian psychology. Tomorrow's video promises to be just as enlightening and is the perfect next step to deepen your self-understanding and social harmony. I look forward to seeing you then.